Today we're doing a deep, comprehensive walkthrough of the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder, a refreshed version of Nissan's long-running three-row family SUV that brings sharper styling, upgraded technology, and thoughtful improvements to an SUV many buyers already know and trust. Nissan hasn't reinvented the Pathfinder from the ground up for this model year, but it has clearly worked to refine what matters most to modern drivers: visibility and usability of tech, interior comfort, capability, and everyday practicality. From the moment you approach the 2026 Pathfinder, you can see Nissan's effort to give it a more confident and modern presence on the road. The front and rear fascias have been revised with cleaner, more sculpted panels, a redesigned grille that flows into the headlight signature, and subtle body styling tweaks that make it feel less dated and more in step with current design language. The new exterior also offers a broader palette, including a standout Baltic teal color option, satin, finish badging, and black roof rails on some trims, which all help it stand out in a segment crowded with SUVs that can otherwise look quite similar. Inside the cabin, the changes are immediately noticeable in both form and function. Nissan has finally ditched the smaller infotainment screens of previous years in favor of a large, standard 12.3-inch touchscreen interface across all trims, paired with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That means connecting your phone and accessing your favorite apps, maps, and audio is more seamless and modern than ever before. An improved wireless charging pad now delivers up to 15 watts of power and incorporates active cooling and magnetic alignment, addressing a long-standing frustration with weak or inconsistent charging in many SUVs. Higher trims, like the SL and Platinum now, also offer a matching 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster that replaces traditional analog dials with customizable high-resolution graphics, letting you view key driving data, navigation cues, and safety alerts in front of your eyes in a clear, readable format. Premium interior touches in the top-end models include upgraded seat quilting, warm wood, tone trim, and ambient lighting that elevate the sense of refinement beyond what you might expect at its price position. Despite these modernization efforts, under the hood, the 2026 Pathfinder Street X, with the proven and naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V-6 engine paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces around 284 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque, in most trims delivering reliable and smooth performance, whether you're merging onto the highway, cruising the suburbs, or towing a trailer. The Rock Creek edition of the Pathfinder bumps output slightly to about 295 horsepower and 270 pound-feet, paired with all-wheel drive and added suspension tuning that subtly broadens its capability. Front-wheel drive remains standard on most trims, with all-wheel drive optional and standard on Rock Creek. Performance in real-world terms is competent and consistent with expectations for a V-6 powered midsize SUV. Acceleration feels brisk in everyday driving, and on accessible tests, the Pathfinder has posted 0 to 60 times in the mid-6 second range, making it quicker than many rivals with 4-cylinder engines. The engine's character tends towards smoothness rather than outright excitement, and while handling isn't particularly sporty, the Pathfinder rides with a sense of settled confidence that's especially welcome on long family drives. Fuel economy remains respectable given its engine size and three-row layout, with EPA ratings that typically land in the low -20s in combined driving, and real-world highway tests often delivering numbers that beat those official figures. This makes the Pathfinder a sensible choice for both daily commuting and longer road trips without constantly worrying about fuel stops. Capability extends beyond just power. Towing capacity is rated at up to 3,500 pounds on base trims and can rise to as much as 6,000 pounds on higher trims or when properly equipped. That's a substantial figure for this class and means the Pathfinder can handle boats, trailers, and campers that many families aspire to tow for vacations and outdoor adventures. Today, we're doing a deep, comprehensive walkthrough of the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder, a refreshed version of Nissan's long-running three-row family SUV that brings sharper styling, upgraded technology, and thoughtful improvements to an SUV many buyers already know and trust. Nissan hasn't reinvented the Pathfinder from the ground up for this model year, but it has clearly worked to refine what matters most to modern drivers: visibility and usability of tech, interior comfort, capability, and everyday practicality. From the moment you approach the 2026 Pathfinder, you can see Nissan's effort to give it a more confident and modern presence on the road. The front and rear fascias have been revised. Fuel economy remains respectable given its engine size and three-row layout, with EPA ratings that typically land in the low -20s in combined driving, and real-world highway tests often delivering numbers that beat those official figures. This makes the Pathfinder a sensible choice for both daily commuting and longer road trips without constantly worrying about fuel stops. Capability extends beyond just power. Towing capacity is rated at up to 3,500 pounds on base trims, and can rise to as much as 6,000 pounds on higher trims or when properly equipped. That's a substantial figure for this class and means the Pathfinder can handle boats, trailers, and campers that many families aspire to tow for vacations and outdoor adventures. Lone area where the 2026 Pathfinder makes notable strides is in the technology that enhances visibility and situational awareness. The available HD Intelligent Around View Monitor system has been improved with a 180-degree front wide-angle view and an invisible hood camera that simulates looking through the vehicle's hood, helping drivers navigate tight bunkers, tricky driveways, or front-end obstacles with greater confidence. These kinds of camera features can be especially comforting for new drivers or when maneuvering a 3-row SUV in confined spaces. As for seating and space, the Pathfinder continues to excel with a genuine 3-row layout that can accommodate 7 or 8 passengers, depending on whether you opt for a second-row bench or captain's chairs. Third-row access has been made easier with smart seat folding mechanisms, and while adults may find the rearmost seats a bit tight for long journeys, children and teens will be comfortable for most trips. Cargo space is generous behind the third row and expands dramatically when you fold down the second and third rows, making it well suited for everything from groceries to luggage for a weekend getaway. On the safety front, the Pathfinder is equipped with a full suite of driver assistance technology as standard. Automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross, traffic alert, lane keep assist, and more come with every model, contributing to high safety ratings and peace of mind for families. More advanced features like adaptive cruise control are included on higher trims, smoothing highway cruising by automatically adjusting speed to traffic conditions. In everyday use, you're left with a vehicle that blends practicality, updated technology, and capable performance. The refresh doesn't leapfrog the competition in every category, but it does bring the Pathfinder up to date in the areas that matter most to buyers: modern infotainment, connectivity, safety, interior comfort, and functional versatility, all wrapped in a familiar 3-row SUV package that's competitively priced starting in the high $30,000 range and topping out in the low $50,000s for fully loaded configurations. Whether you're hauling family around town, hitting the open road for longer trips, or towing gear for outdoor adventures, the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder strives to be a balanced, capable, and sensible choice in the 3-row SUV segment that feels both familiar and suitably modern for today's drivers.